Well, I'm Bryan Burroughs. I'm here from Ireland. I'm an actor from Ireland, and the Accademia very kindly invite me over about once a year. I do about 3 or 4 weeks worth of teaching movement. If you can't see the act, can the actor convey through their body what's happening to the point that you can still get a feeling for it, you know? Or as and my task as such when I come is to give the students, by the end of their time here, a vast selection of possibilities physically that they can use for warm-up and for taking that warm-up into the work itself. So for example, we will use elements. We do a lot of work from Lecoq. We look at work from Grotowski. We look at Meyerhold. We even look at elements of yoga, of balance, of some acrobatics. We use a lot of different disciplines. With the byproduct of working with all these elements is that they get increased stamina, flexibility, awareness of their body. They're working in a theatrical manner all the time, which is everything they do has to have an element of an imaginative context in all the work, in all the elements we put in. This comes from Grotowski, I think, specifically, but it also can be absolutely utilised in any theatre discipline. But it's something I was, worked in this way with a company back in Ireland, Loose Cannon, and it was something that was very specific to that time. And it's just a way of working, not necessarily the way, but it's something very specific, which is getting the body to that state of heat, a state of excessive intention, excessive energy, putting the body in a state of almost crisis so that it is convinced it's going through a borderline traumatic experience. And change, start to kick out. And kick out that tension, good. Right? Not that it's trauma or the horror, but that they're engaged in a way that the body starts to behave and engage and react in a heightened way, which is exactly the potential situations that our characters in their drama are engaged in. So that now a lifting of an object, a pressing of something, a pushing, a pulling, these actions are now heightened because the body is in a state of crisis. So it depends and varies on the needs of the day, but it's interesting, and it's an interesting journey for those students to take, to go, how far is too far? Where's the point where they're really exhausted and they're really gone? And to engage with those principles when you're at your fullest, at the fullest limit. 3, 4. The excessive one is interesting, just to push people beyond the point of what they imagine their endurance is, and then send them into one of those scores, and suddenly everything's heightened. It doesn't mean it's frenzied and mad, but it's just got that extra layer that I believe draws our audience in. We see a body going through something intense, something dramatic, something that draws us in, you know. Cool.